So this is actually something that's been kind of bothering me for a little while. Um, and actually, it's been bothering me for ever since the Wii U came out. But it's just a question that I really want to ask people. Was the Wii U's launch really that bad? I know it's over 3 years later. We're now in February of 2016. As you guys know, the Wii U launched in November of 2012. So yeah, it's been a good it's been a good over 3 years. 3 years and about 4 months, I want to say, going on 4 months. So with all the NX rumors and speculation going on now, this is the year that Nintendo supposedly is going to talk about the NX. Whether it's going to release this year or not, we don't know. Rumors say it is, and people say that's confirmed because of this source and this source. But honestly, let's be real. Nothing's confirmed until Nintendo outright comes and says it. Unless you hear it from Kimishima's mouth or Reggie's mouth or Miyamoto's mouth or you see it in a press release or Nintendo Direct, nothing is 100%. But we do know that the Wii U is going to be winding down over the next few years, and NX is going to be the hot new thing in town come the next year or two. So I just want to ask this question: was the Wii U's launch really that bad? People say it's bad. People say it was bad when it came out. There wasn't a lot of games outside of another rehashed Mario or whatever. But it's like I look at it as, I have 9 games here, 9, and they're all beautiful games. I actually have them lined up. The top row, the first 4, are exclusive. They are exclusive to the Wii U. They're console exclusive. New Super Mario Bros. U and Nintendo Land are 100% exclusive to Wii U. Scribblenauts Unlimited, the only console that you'll be able to find it on is the Wii U. Now, there was a 3DS handheld version, but it didn't have all the features of this one either. Tank Tank Tank, it was an arcade game, but again, other than the arcades, it's not available anywhere else. The only console you can find it on is Wii U. So those are console exclusives. These bottom row, while they are available on other systems, these are the definitive versions, I would say, or definitive versions at launch. Darksiders 2 was the definitive version of that game when it came out. Nowadays, obviously, they just recently released the definitive version on PS4, of course. Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge was exclusive to the Wii U. It was a timed exclusive. So I want to say about a year and a half, 2 years later, somewhere around there, they released to other systems. Other than that, it was the same thing. I think it was just a higher resolution and achievements, trophies, whatever. But other than that, it's the same game, but that was exclusive for a good year or two after it came out. Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed, while it was not exclusive in any way, shape, or form, it is the definitive version of the game. You get to customize your controls in here. You get multiple control types, up to 5 players, and there's exclusive modes only here on the Wii U version. Yes, the other versions have trophies and achievements, but other than that, who cares? Everything else from those versions is here, plus new stuff. Plus, you do 5 players instead of just being limited to 4, and that's cool. Tekken Tag Tournament 2 Wii U Edition, same thing. It came out on other consoles first, but this is the definitive Wii U edition that has a lot more modes, including Wii U exclusive modes, including Nintendo costumes, and so on and so forth. There's lots of stuff that's only in this version of the game. Zombie U, that was exclusive at launch. It recently, this past year, I want to say in the summer or fall, came out digitally for Xbox One and PS4, but with a lot of the gamepad features stripped out of it. So what made the game unique is now pretty much turned it into a traditional zombie shooter, whatever bullshit on the other systems. So definitive version, and it was exclusive for a good 3 years. So it was timed exclusive. So all these were at the launch, and all these had exclusive either content or features, or were exclusive at launch. A lot of these games you were not able to play on other systems until years down the road. The only game you could have played on other systems were these 3, which were Darksiders 2, Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed, and Tekken Tag Tournament 2 Wii U Edition. And like I said, at the time of the system's launch, the versions you had on your other systems were not as good compared to these versions. Not to say they were bad, but it's just these versions had more. Darksiders 2 had all the DLC on the disc, whereas on the other versions you had to pay for the DLC on top of your $60 you paid for it. Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed, same thing, had all the same features plus more. Tekken Tag Tournament 2, same thing, all the features plus more. Zombie U and Ninja Gaiden 3 were exclusive to the console. You didn't see them for years down the road. on other systems. And like I said, these three. You had a brand new Mario game at launch, like Nintendo always has. Nintendo Land, which is pretty much the Wii Sports of the Wii U. Scribblenauts Unlimited. Very creative, very fun. 100% of that game. A lot of people look at Scribblenauts and be like, "Oh, it's just a kiddie game," but no, there's a lot of creativity, a lot of depth in it. There's a huge world to explore, lots of stuff you can do in Scribblenauts. Really good game. Tank Tank Tank, another game that people wrote off. I will admit, when I first seen it years ago, when they first started off, when they were prepping up the Wii U, I wrote it off. I thought it was shovelware. Then I played it, and when the free version came out, and I loved it. It's very arcadey, vehicular combat tank game. It's lots of crazy stuff. It uses the Wii U gamepad really well and the camera, which is really cool. Again, exclusive to the Wii U. So you had tons of stuff at launch that were exclusive to our system, to this system. You had, like I said, you had a platform, Mario platformer. You had Nintendo Land, a very great big party game that showed off what the Wii U can do. Scribblenauts was very creative, open world sort of side-scrolling game. Tank Tank Tank, very arcadey, action-packed vehicular combat game. Darksiders 2, very gritty, M-rated, apocalyptic hack and slash game. Ninja Gaiden 3, again, another. This one's more down to earth, but it's again hack and slash, lobbing off limbs and stuff. It's a Ninja Gaiden game. Sonic and All Stars Racing Transform, a really great racer filled with many memorable characters. Tekken Tag Tournament 2, a great addition in a beloved fighting franchise. And Zombie U, again, which is a first-person survival horror shooter game. You had stuff from pretty much every genre here outside of RPGs. Which, to be honest, Darksiders 2 has some RPG elements in there as well, as do some other games. Tank 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 sort of has like that leveling up system with the vehicles. But other than that, yeah, there's no RPGs. But everything else, you had like something for everyone here. But to this day, people say the Wii U had a very, very crappy launch, or it just wasn't good or substantial. And I disagree. When the Wii came out, I didn't think that had the greatest launch. It had a Zelda game, which was better on the GameCube in my opinion than you had Wii Sports. I played Zelda, beat it, and then I was doing Wii Sports pretty much the rest of the time until other games came out, which I think, if I recall correctly, it's been years. It's 2006, 2007, like 10 years ago. It was like Super Paper Mario and like Super Paper Mario, Mario Galaxy. We played a couple other games that didn't come out till months after. But Wii U, I had stuff to play. 6 of these games I bought at launch. If you guys remember years ago when I did my Wii U launch day unboxing, I had bought New Super Mario Bros. U, Scribblenauts Unlimited, Darksiders 2, Sonic and All Stars Racing Transformed, Tekken. No, I didn't buy Tekken. And then Zombie U. So I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games, and then my system, the deluxe, came with Nintendo Land. So I had 6 games at launch, and I was loving it. I was playing all these games. Ninja Gaiden I got later down the road. I think it was like, I got it for like 10 or 20 bucks. It dropped down. Tekken, same thing, was like 20 bucks. New at GameStop. Tank Tank Tank, I just got the physical copy, but I did play the digital version a long time ago that I had. But I just got this one for my birthday from a friend of mine. Thank you for that. But yeah, this is a great launch, and honestly, I want the NX to follow up with something like this. Whether it's a handheld or a console, let's just pretend it's a console. The NX, let's pretend it's just a home console, right? I want it to have something like this. As big as a Zelda game, big as a Zelda fan as I am, I don't need a Zelda game at launch. I don't mind having a Mario title at launch, something like Nintendo Land showing off the system, and some great, ports with some exclusive content. Like, I don't mind having some, especially some creative games, arcade games, like stuff like this. A lot of these games show off what the system can do. New Super Mario Bros. U, Sonic, all those games, they showed off what the 5 players could do. Same thing with Nintendo Land. Nintendo Land was the best example, showed what the gamepad could do, the asymmetric gameplay. Darksiders 2 was just a really nice port. Zombie U really showed what the gamepad could do with the management between the TV screen and your inventory on the bottom screen, as well as using the gyroscope pretty well. Like I said, Tank 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 uses the camera really well. Scribblenauts Unlimited uses the touchscreen. And like you had games like Tekken and Ninja Gaiden, which are pretty much more core experiences. Like I said, something for everyone here. I felt like it was a great launch. What do you guys think? Do you want something like this for the NX? Because I know I do. So leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys think. And thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed and maybe learned something out of this video. And I will catch you guys later. Bye.